Hello, my name is Bob and Fishy. I'll be doing a guest narration for Super Effective 87 because Taylor asked me to. Anyway, he asked me to narrate this battle, and it was pretty interesting. I'll go with the team preview here. I'm not really good at this sort of thing, but I'll tell you what everything is, or at least on Taylor's side. I don't want to spoil anything. Gligar defensive, Scarf Heracross with Moxie, Agility and Polion, one of my favorite sets. I'm not going to knock that. It's a very good set. Roserade, I'm pretty sure it's offensive, but not max speed. And Umbreon, specially defensive, and Intimidate, Hitmontop. Looking at the opponent's team, Melodic, probably it's defensive of some sort. The Uxie is probably Stealth Rock support. Cobalion, you never really know. Mismagius is going to be offensive, and so is Houndoom. And the Roserade on the opponent's side could do anything, because, that's what they... It kind of does everything on one set. Anyway, Taylor's going to lead off with his Heracross, which is not the best play he could have made, because it's, it's kind of easy to resist these attacks of the Scarf Heracross, once it's choice locked. It doesn't have the output, or the damage output of the choice band set, and I like Life Orb Heracross. Just going to say that. Anyway. The opponent's Cobalion is not really going to take any damage from that, and it's Sword Stance, so yeah. But Gligar is going to be able to break the sub and threaten him out with the Earthquake. The opponent's going to go into Uxie because Levitate, duh, and Gligar really can't do anything to it. And just going to go for the trick here. Now, I would not have predicted that, but Taylor should have, because, yeah, it would have helped. I don't know. Anyway. So now he's gonna go into his Heracross as the opponent U-turns. That's kind of gutsy in my opinion, because he could have gone for the Psychic. Anyway, now here Taylor's gonna make another gutsy prediction and go for the Stone Edge and hit this Mismagius really hard. Not gonna KO, of course, but it's gonna do a good bit of damage, and that's gonna come up. It's gonna come in really handy later. Now the opponent's going to double switch, and this is a very good double switch on the opponent's. For the opponent's, Actually, no, it's just a terrible double switch on Taylor's part. I'm just gonna say that. Cobalion was really obvious there. Anyway, so now, Gligar's gonna come in and go for the Earthquake as the opponent sets up a Sword Stance. Now, the opponent set that up so that he could see what Gligar was going to do, because it's Choice Lock now, but he goes for the Iron Head. Now that could have cost him his Cobalion, right there, and it would have been big. But now Taylor has to switch because he flinched. Can't flinch. You can't flinch against these things. Anyway, now he's going to go into his Intimitop and, get the Cobalion back to +1. And the opponent's going to predict the Rapid Spin here because he's already got hazards up. But Taylor's going to go into his Gligar, and I'm not really sure what he was planning there, but it didn't work. Mismagius is the Life Orb though, so you see that. Now it's going to outspeed and do a lot of damage to Roserade, and yeah, it's not good. Taylor went for the Leaf Storm there, so the opponent might be thinking that he's maybe scarred for specs. I'm not really sure what Roserade does, but he's going to show the opponent he's got Sleep Powder, he's not locked in any way. The opponent does get up a layer of spikes though, that might be harmful to Taylor. And now that he did some damage, the opponent knows that he is Life Orb. Life Orb 3 attacks and Sleep Powder, I'm guessing, although it might have spikes. I like spikes. You can't knock spikes. Anyway, Empoleon's going to come in, take a bit of hazard damage, and take a huge amount of damage from this Giga Drain. Now, in my opinion, Taylor should have gone for the Agility right here, but he goes for the Ice Beam instead. Knocks out the Roserade, but he could have attempted a sweep right there. I know that Melodic probably could have taken him down, but he would have been able to get off heavy damage on Melodic. Cobalion would not have felt safe coming in and trying to Life Orb stall him. So, in my opinion, Agility would have been the better option there. But instead, he's just going to lose his Empoleon and not really get off any damage on anything. So, now Taylor's going to be able to go into his Hitmontop. Another interesting play, I would have gone into Heracross personally and just tried to knock it out, but I guess Taylor knows what he knows what he's doing. He's got some pretty interesting stuff. Anyway, the opponent goes for close combat there, which is probably bad because he does not manage to knock out the Hitmontop, lowers his defenses, and Taylor's close combat's actually going to knock out this Cobalion. Now, it's an Intimidate Hitmontop, so I'm not sure how much attack investment it has, but I know Cobalion has a lot of physical defense, so it might have been able to take one of those. I'm not really sure. Anyway, Taylor's going to go into his Umbreon now and go for the Toxic, however it misses. That might come into play later. Melodic is very bulky and you don't want to let it try to outstall you. It goes for the Skull, gets the Burn here. Now the Burn actually probably helped more so than like if he had been Toxic or something. Because now he knows how much damage he's going to be taking every turn and it's negligible. So he's going to be able to throw a Wish up. And now here's something, the opponent he misses this Fire Blast and takes a Toxic, and the opponent doesn't realize his Fire Blast is not going to do anything. So he's going to hit him with a Fire Blast this time. It only does 29%, would not have knocked out Umbreon last turn, and he would have been able to get up a Wish and stall him. And now that the opponent is Toxic, it's pretty much game. So, yeah, Taylor wins that match, and sort of convincingly. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this match. It was a blast narrating it, and, yeah, bye.